Welcome to the Catholic Life Coach Podcast. My name is Carla Fitz. I'm a certified life coach, wife, and mom of two beautiful little girls and a handsome little boy. My hope for this podcast is to support and empower other Catholic women to live their most authentic life, to share life coaching tools from a Catholic perspective in order to help you live a more fulfilling and aligned life filled with peace, joy, and abundance. Let's get started. Christ has a no body but yours, no hands, no feet, no earth but yours. Yours are the eyes with which he looks compassion on this world. Yours are the feet with which he walks to do good. Yours are the hands with which he blesses all the world. Yours are the hands, yours are the feet, yours are the eyes. You are his body. These are the words of Saint Teresa of Avila, one of my favorite saints. The reason why I'm starting this podcast with this poem from Saint Teresa of Avila is that I spent some time in Holy Hour today, and God spoke very loudly to me with that poem. Because here's the thing, we have a mission that only we can accomplish. And if we are not part of that mission, God cannot accomplish it. That mission is meant to be accomplished through you. It is God acting through you. This is why I have been saying a lot the line of, we shine in his light. That's what we're doing. This is our job in the world, is to shine through his light. Shine his light to the world and shine in him, through him, and with him. And here's the deal. His body, we are his body. When she says that, it hit me so hard because God is working through us. And without us participating, he cannot create the miracles. Well, he can, but he won't. This is my phrase also by St. Augustine that says, without God, I can't. Without me, he won't. We are part of the miracles that are happening in the world right now, because we are the ones encountering God in other people. We are the ones talking about him, teaching about him, helping a needed hand. We are the ones that are preaching. We are the ones that are providing support. We are the ones walking to other places and seeing other places and meeting new people and doing the work that needs to be done in the world. God needs us to participate. And if we do not see us as that body, as those eyes, as those feet, as those hands who are meant to create something incredible in the world, we won't do it. The other reason why I wanted to start with that verse, with that reading, is that we tend to focus so much on what other people are doing that we waste time in what we are meant to be creating. So often I hear us all say the words of, wouldn't that be nice? Oh, that person created that. That's awesome. But I can't. Here's the deal. That person was created to create that. That person was made for that mission. You, my friend, are created for a different one. You were created for a different one. I think of how many coaches there are in the world, right? And I could have just decided I'm not going to coach because there's just so many coaches out there. Let's be a little more specific. There are other coaches who are Catholic coaches. But if I decided to not do my type of coaching, this creation that God intended for my life would not have been created. I would have said no to it because there are other people doing it. And here's the deal. Yes, there are other Catholic coaches, but there is no other Carla Fitz type of coaching because no one else has the exact same trajectory in life, the exact same experiences, the exact same mannerisms and silliness and humor and personality, right? Not everyone else, in fact, no one else has the same package that I do. No one else has the same package as Jamie Berman, Danielle, another coach, or Nicole, or all my friends who are coaches. We are all so unique and have a different approach to coaching. You are unique. God made you unique. And in focusing on what other people are doing rather than participating in our part, so much gets wasted. Energy is wasted, ideas are wasted, time is wasted, things just get wasted, potential gets wasted, graces get wasted. And it pains me to hear someone have a brilliant idea and stop their idea because someone else has already done that. It pains me because then God cannot act through you. God cannot create what's meant to be created by you. And life goes by and that creation goes to pass. That creation dies because we did not co-create with Him. But I think it's so brilliant to hear those words from Saint Teresa of Avila that we are God's body. He is in us. The Holy Spirit is in us. How amazing is it to know that not only are we not doing this alone, but we are also doing it for Him. He's acting, He's creating within us every step of the way. We need to hear those words from Saint Teresa, not just as an encouragement, but also as a calling for urgency. We need to hear it as a reminder that our work matters, that it's important, that it's meant to be created, and that God is going to utilize us in this work. How exactly? We have no idea, and it is none of our business to know how He's going to utilize us. But our business is getting started. Our business is saying yes. Our business is letting Him use our hands, our minds, our eyes, our feet, our brain, our heart, our desires to help and to bring glory to Him, to bring support for someone else in the world. Not everyone is going to have the exact same ideas. We're not meant to be having the same ideas. But know that you are uniquely created for a reason, that you are beautifully created by Him. He loves you in every single way. He knows you in every single way. You don't have to hide from Him. You are uniquely you, and you have a unique work to do in this world. If we learn to focus in what it is we are supposed to be creating rather than what Susie is creating over there, our energy, our ideas, our gifts would be utilized with so much more efficiency than focusing on what she's creating and how cool it is, and how we are not doing that. I have a friend. She has a house in Maui, and it's her dream. It's an amazing dream, and she created it and co-created it with God, and she's done so much good in the world because of that desire to bring that home into reality. And it's funny because I love her dream, but that is not my dream. I'm like, take me to Tuscany because I'm terrified of islands. Fun fact, just fun fact, not important at all or relevant, but it is a fun fact. Islands terrify me. But anyhow, the point is, that's what we need to remind ourselves. We were created for something unique. It is our dream, our desires, and someone else's dream is not ours. Therefore, their journey is not ours. But God is working through us too. God is using us, using our eyes, our bodies to go, to move, to touch people's lives. And it's important for us to just simply say yes, focus, or at least refocus, support and empower other people that have their goals, their dreams, and celebrate them big, so that we also learn how to celebrate ourselves big, so that we learn how to be joyful for other people and joyful for ourselves. Because the more we focus on, I don't have that, they have that, but I don't have that, we just create more of that. We create more lack. We create more of, I want, but I don't have. But when we focus on celebrating them for who they are, we also learn how to celebrate us for who we are and for what God is doing through us. So this week, spend time with who you are. How is God acting through you? What is He calling you to and to be like? How are you already perfectly made for the mission that He has put in your heart? Not how Susie or Sally are doing it, but how are you doing it? How are you beautifully, wonderfully made for this journey that God has put you in? Remember that we are passing by, that this life is not the ultimate goal, that this is our pilgrimage. Remember that what we do in this lifetime matters, and it is helping us be prepared to get into the ultimate goal, which is getting into heaven. So if you think about that, how do you want to live your life? When you remember that the purpose is not just simply this lifetime, it's the next. What we do in this lifetime is preparing us to meet Him someday. How many coins will you have? Will you have done with what He gave you what He wants you to do? Will you have multiplied the gifts? Or will you have the same coin to give back to the Master? I don't know about you, but I don't want to be the one that was given amazing gifts and didn't do anything with them. That idea hurts me. It pains me. It scares me just a tad. Let's not waste any more time, any more energy or gifts or graces. Let's utilize them so that God can reach the people that need to be reached and to go to places that God needs to go. All right, my loves. I hope you have an amazing week. And until next time, God bless. Hey, thank you so much for listening and for being part of this community. If you are enjoying these episodes, I want to encourage you to subscribe so that you get notifications the next time the episodes are out. I also want to invite you to come with me and experience this work, to take these concepts and these episodes to a deeper level, to change your life from the inside out, to heal these thoughts that are keeping you feeling stuck and unfulfilled, to create a life that God is calling you to create, to co-create with Him, because it all starts with healing our minds and our hearts in order for us to see change in our world. Without God, we can't, but without us, He won't. So it is time to, on purpose, create that life that we dream of. All you need to do is sign up for a free one-on-one consultation with me, and the link is in the description. I will see you then.